Hi Louie, hi Dave, I'm Shika, and I am from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I am doing this video to you guys because I think my idea is awesome and I am super excited to get started. So last year I had an awesome experience to go to Brazil, which has been a place that I've always wanted to go to. I actually did a year in Portuguese and I just fell in love with the culture. So I did a side volunteer away from my internship in a daycare outside of the city of Florianopolis, which is the capital, 15 minutes away. And the first day I went, got off the bus, and I was no longer in a city of which I knew. It was so different. There were people living in demolished houses, with smoke coming out of some of them, cooking from inside the houses, trash and litter around the places, kids roaming the streets, and basically probably one grocery store with the bare minimals of a few produce and whatnot. So we walked along to the daycare, and as I observed the area of which these kids lived in, and I just always questioned while I was walking, how could someone live in an area like this, and how fortunate I am to live in such a beautiful country that I pride so much. So I made it there and opened the gate, and there were kids smiling, coming and giving me hugs, and I was amazed because they didn't know who I was, but yet they were acting like they loved me and they've known me for so long. And before I knew it, it felt like I knew them forever. We were talking about my country, their country, what games they like doing, what they like to do. I drew with them throughout the day, played with them. It was so much fun. The day literally went so fast every time I went there. And I was just so shocked. And one thing that kept in my mind two things actually. The first thing was there was this kid, and he was drawing, and I was shocked. He drew more than some of my friends, probably older than I was, and the way he articulated everything within the drawing, the colors, and just how beautiful this drawing was, and he gave it to me, and I was like, you could be an artist, I was telling him. And he said, no, I can't be an artist. And I just thought, yeah, you can. You're a kid, why not, right? And then I thought about it. These kids have never left their city ever since they were born. They've never stepped 15 minutes away from their city. All they knew was that. And I was shocked because they didn't know that there was more into this world than just what they had there. And it kind of brought me to tears to hear that from him. And he was such a sweet guy. His name is Leonardo, and I would love to see him again. And this boy had such a big smile, and I learned from the teachers that these kids were in troubled homes, and their parents, maybe they saw them once in a while, but they basically lived on their own. And I was just sad to see that because I'm very, I think kids is where the world starts. It's very important. That's where we're going to have our future. If you don't give the kids nurture and telling them what they can and can't do and pushing them into leadership roles, how are they able to become who they want to be if you don't give them the tools and whatnot? So I wanted to make that a change. So here I'm asking you, Solvi Project, to work with you guys on this big issue on poverty, globalization, and education. Together, these three issues, we can make a huge difference. I want to make sure that those kids, one, are able to understand that there's more to their world and get to know their own culture and other cultures as well. And having to get to know their own culture is a simple thing as a little day field trip, just 15 minutes away of them getting to see a museum and learning about it, to kind of understand that, oh, there's more, and just seeing more of the city and the architecture and the people, and just giving them a little more hope than just that little corner that they know. And I think through that experience they'll learn more. And another thing is they definitely do not have the tools in which to prosper in life. So I want to change that. I want to make sure that we give out school bags and stuff. I know a lot of us have countless of school bags that we don't use, and they just sit there and make dust. Instead of doing that, maybe donate one or two that you don't use anymore and filling them up with little knickknacks such as pencil cases, books, crayons, whatever they may be, and sending them off to kids, and not just sending it off, going there and giving to them in person. So then we're able to have volunteers go there, giving them to them and making a difference. And number 3, working together as a team. So with the Solvi project, my idea, as well as the daycares and schools within those regions, we're able to understand what they need for those kids to work hard. What is their circumstances? What's going on? Just understanding what's going on their end and being able to give back and just make a difference. So with that, I think we can make such a wonderful organization, just working bit by bit. And I know for sure this would be just an amazing project. It definitely puts the values of making a difference. It's something outside of the box, because we're not only just working with kids. Yeah, there are people who give things to kids all the time, but do they actually go there and make a difference? Not that many. They probably just send it off in a package, and these kids don't know who these faces are. We want them to have a face. I want to see them and being able to make a difference. So we could do that together by doing that and giving them those things, and just being able to give them field trips of their city, which is amazing. So that's my idea. I would really like to elaborate on and on, but obviously I don't want this video to go on for hours. I hope you guys loved it, and I really look forward to hearing from you very, very soon. I gave you all my information. If you have any questions at all concerning the video, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for listening to my video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!